Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Kayla and here we love to talk about all things luxury and high-end makeup and beauty. So today we are going to be talking about my September and October favorites. I missed last month because I was on vacation and I had a lot going on. So I wanted to talk about everything that I have been loving really just recently. So if that's something that you're interested in seeing, then just keep watching. Okay, so first off, I want to talk about a foundation. And that is this Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I have it in the shade 050 Fair Cool. Y'all, I wasn't even gonna pick this up, but this stuff is so freaking good. Like, it's so skin-like and so beautiful, and I'm blown away by it. I don't have it on today, but I, as far as like for work and everything, have been reaching for this. It can be sheared out, but it can also be built up to, like, I mean, in my opinion, almost the full coverage, and yet it still looks very, very skin-like. It wears well throughout the day. So I went to Disney last month and I got this right before I left. And I mean, y'all, it was hot as hell, okay? It really, really was. But I wore this and like, it didn't look awful by the end of the day, okay? And I mean, I think I've said it before, but when I go there, I go hard, like all day, like from park open to park closed till after, like I go hard, okay? And it was really, really hot and there were a lot of people, and this wore beautifully. I don't know what there being a lot of people has to do with that, but I guess I felt the need to add that, but it really did. I mean, granted, it didn't look perfect, right? But nothing would have in that heat. It was awful. I had a great time, but it was awful. But this is beautiful, and if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. This has quickly become one of my favorite foundations, and I have been reaching for it pretty much every day since I got it. So next I want to talk about a combination of products that I've been loving, and it is this Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer and her Airbrush Brightening Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Eye Plus Face Micro Powder. Holy shit, that's a mouthful, but it is what it is. These two, okay, so I love this powder on its own and I love this concealer with other powders. But these two together, I don't think I mentioned, I have the concealer in the shade 1 Fair, and then this is just in the fair medium, like the translucent shade. These together are absolutely beautiful. This is what I'm wearing today. This concealer is like the perfect shade for me. It's the perfect finish. It's like just a natural finish. It's not dewy, it's not matte. I guess it's kind of satiny, but it's just really, really natural. I have minimal creasing by the end of the day. I mean, I do smile a lot, so I have a lot of, you know, fine lines right here. And I mean, it does settle into them a little bit, but combined with this powder, it is just blurred and brightened and beautiful. Like I said, I like this with other powders to set under my eyes, and then I like this to set other concealers under my eyes. I don't like this powder to set my whole face. I have another powder that I've been loving for that, but for under my eyes, it's perfection and it's beautiful. I think there's like a deeper shade, a medium deep, but it's not really that deep, but it is supposed to be brightening. So I don't know, let me know if you have a deeper skin tone and you've tried out the other shade of this. But I mean, this is like, it's white, right? There's no pigment when you put it on your eyes, but it definitely provides like a brightening effect, enough so that I don't think that this shade would work on deeper skin tones, but I've been loving it. It's kind of got a little bit of hard pan going on here just because I use my beauty blender to go into this pan and apply it under my eyes, but I'm not mad about it. This is beautiful. This concealer is beautiful. Sephora sales coming up. So this, the foundation, and the next product that I'm about to mention are all gonna be sold at Sephora. So that sale's coming up, so I highly recommend picking them up. So also from Charlotte Tilbury and Sephora is these hypnotizing pop shots. They are available at Sephora. I have the shades Emerald Eyes and Smoky Quartz. I have the Smoky Quartz shade right here. As far as everyday, I have really been reaching for this one specifically a lot. It's like a perfect one and done shade with like a little zhuzh if you're wanting to be a little extra during the day. But I mean, even so, it's not like so bold or so glittery that it's not wearable. It's just, like I said, it's just a little extra zhuzh for your everyday wear, and I love it. It's expensive, it's not a lot of product, but if you're gonna wear it, I think it's really beautiful. I may pick up a backup of this at the Sephora sale, as well as some of the other more neutral shades, because I've really been reaching for these. They're really beautiful. All right, so next is two products that, well, one of them I just got, and I'm already obsessed with it, so therefore it's a favorite. The other one I've had for a couple weeks now, and I'm obsessed, and it is this. First, the Chantecaille Lotus Perfect Blur Powder. I'm wearing it today. I just got this, y'all, but okay, so if you're familiar with Chantecaille, they have the Perfect Blur Powder, right? First they came out with like the hummingbird packaging, and then the flower packaging, and then they made it permanent, and they came out with a medium deep shade. But they also had the light shade, and the light shade of that powder has always been pretty dark for me. I mean, I'm pale. I'm like a ghost, right? And it's just a little too yellow. I made it work, but it's just a little too yellow. This one is like perfection. It looks yellow on camera, and I mean, I guess it's kind of like a champagne-y kind of color, but y'all, for a setting powder, a radiant setting powder, I've been obsessed. Like, you can already see I've kind of ruined some of the pan, but I really love it. So I did do a full review of this and the highlighter that came out in this collection on Tuesday. So if you want to see that, head over to that video that I did on Tuesday. But I'm obsessed with this. I am not maybe, I am going to pick up a backup, because I can't be without this in my life, right? I do think it's definitely more radiant and a little less blurring than their regular blur powder, but I mean, radiant skin is in right now, y'all, and don't we all want to be glowy? Now, this isn't going to work for deeper skin tones, okay? It may work as a highlighter, because it does kind of have that light goldy champagne-y undertone, a very natural highlighter, but as far as a setting powder, it's not. But if you're ghostly like myself, just run. It's expensive, but run, okay? I'm obsessed, and I love it. And then also, I've been loving the blush. So this is a Lotus Blossom Radiant Blush, and here she is. I have really been loving this. It's a beautiful neutral kind of brownie. It's obviously not what I'm wearing on my face today. If you want to see how I created this look, I posted it over on my Instagram on Sunday, so I will link my Instagram down below, but it's at beautybykaylak. But I love this blush. It's beautiful, it's stunning, and I just find myself reaching for it. I feel like it can be worn with a warm look or a cool look. It's just truly like a perfect neutral blush on my skin, and I really love it. So next, this is, oh my gosh, I'm still just over the moon that I even got this in PR, but I have been loving the Teresa is Lethal collection. It's Teresa is Dead's collection with Lethal Cosmetics. I love the whole collection. I'm actually wearing the blush today, the purple one that she came out with called Cryostasis. This is the eyeshadow palette. I did a full review of it. She's beautiful, she's stunning, she's creamy, she's everything that you would want in a colorful eyeshadow palette. I have really been reaching for this a lot. And then also one of the Side Effects eyeliners. Like I said, this whole collection is a favorite, but these are the two that I've been reaching for the most. And this is in the shade Galactic Goo. Y'all know I'm a sucker for a green, and this is just so stunning. And this eyeliner formula is just absolutely amazing. So again, I still can't believe that Teresa sent me all this. If you're watching this, thank you. I know I've said it a million times, but thank you. I've been loving it. It's beautiful. I think that some of the products are still available over on Lethal Cosmetics website. So if you're interested in picking it up, be sure to head over there. So last but certainly not least, BK Beauty came out with an extension of their core line of brushes, and they came out with 9 new brushes, y'all. 4 eye brushes and then 5 new face brushes. And like I said, this is an extension of their core line. They sent me these, y'all. Their brushes are just truly some of the best quality for the best price. So as you can see, some of them are kind of dirty because I have been using them. This one specifically, the 109, it's like a smaller version of their 101, the foundation brush that's got that flat head. This is just beautiful for more like precise application of foundation. So the 101 is my absolute favorite brush to apply foundation. And this one is just so perfect for, like I said, a more precise application. I've also really been loving this one, this 210. It's like this, it's not gonna pick up, this teeny tiny little like pencil brush. I've been loving this to put eyeshadow underneath my eyes. Just this whole set, it's absolutely beautiful, and I think it's the perfect extension to their core line. They also have their collection with Angie Hot and Flashy, which I know y'all have heard me rave about before. Their brushes are just beautiful, and I have not been able to stop using these since they sent them to me. So thank you to BK Beauty, as always, for sending me your products. They're amazing, and y'all are amazing, and I thank you so much. So I will link their page down below so that you can go pick these up if you're interested. Okay, y'all, so that is my favorites from the past 2 or so months. There's definitely other products that I've been loving and that I've been using, but these are the ones that just have really spoken to me overall and that I've really been reaching for. And I didn't want to sit here all day. I mean, I could sit here and talk about my favorite makeup all day, but you know, we have things to do, and I don't think that would be interesting for anyone. So anyways, let me know in the comment section down below if any of these products were your favorites. What were your favorites from the past 2 months or recently? I would love to know. And as always, if you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you like my content, please hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you as part of our little fam here on YouTube. And if you're not following me over on Instagram and TikTok, it's at beautybykaylak. I'd love to see you over there too. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.